So Jesus and his companions, his disciples, went on to the villages around Caesarea Philippi. On the way, he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" That's not a strange question, because God knows the hearts of those that were in Bethsaida, and they were probably discussing who Jesus was. He knew what they were thinking. And here's the interesting thing with Jesus that I would encourage you to think about for a moment. Whether you're a believer, not a believer, Jesus is either a liar, claimed he was God, but wasn't, and lied through his teeth. Either Jesus was a liar or he was a lunatic. He thought he was God, but he wasn't God, and he was just a lunatic. Or you have no other choice but to conclude that he was who he said he was, the Son of God, God himself. And that causes a response in us. Peter answered, "You're the Messiah, the anointed one, the one who saves." And then he said, Jesus warned them not to tell anyone about him. Don't tell anybody. Because their view of a Messiah was someone who was going to come and rescue them from the Romans. And that's not at all who he was. He was one who was coming to save us from hell, to save us because of our sins that separated us from God. And you and I really have to answer that one question of, who is Jesus to me? Now, here's the danger, and this is what I'm watching today. I'm watching people make Jesus into what they want him to be. People know a little bit about the Bible, or they're listening to what everybody else thinks about God and the Bible, and they're creating a God in their image, that whatever they think, this is what I think God ought to be like, I'm going to create God in my image. I'm going to create my God the way that I want my God to be. So I want my God to overlook all sins, anything I do wrong. I want God to punish other people. I want God to hold people to justice, but not me. I'm going to create my God that all good people go to heaven. I'm going to create my God the way that I want my God to be. And that's what we're watching today, is the whole world wants to create God in their image. Why? Because then they could do whatever they want. And it really comes down to that. Then I can do whatever I want to because I've created my own God, my own deity.